the mechanics showcased, the wall dashes, chain dashes, to keep that speed going. That's what we expect out of this region. Complexity is going to open up with that first goal.
And this is the facilitation that just make Complexity a dangerous threat for any region. It's Raisbull who gives a pass to Shad, and he takes it from the midfield. He just finds the back of the net.
This is good, though. Complexity's looking like they're feeling their mechanics, although they almost created an opening, and they did. No boost at the end there. Last defender was unable to control the ball. Shad needed that cleared to the side, and he couldn't get it out.
Yeah, that's a hard one to read. I mean, maybe you try to play it off the backboard or try to bring it
at the halfway mark now, and that's... Hey, what did I ask for?
What did you say, Leaf?
There's one of them.
That's just so well played for Math. Individually off the sidewall, AJG got completely bamboozled, and welcome to...
play. We know the environment's different. There's more distractions in a LAN environment. And that shot was kept just wide. It's not going to be kept out, though. Complexity will bring it back.
We're probably going to be trading these kinds of looks for the majority of this series. I mean, that's just a great setup, but the defense kind of gets caught lacking. And for both different unique matchups, what is it about LAN that just makes things that much different for whether it's the look and RLCS X or whether it's Math scoring that third goal? What is it about this tournament that changes teams?
I mean, it's the expectations. People are watching you. The eyes are on. Sometimes you want to showcase stuff like this. You want to get those sitting down. A lot of these passing plays, we see Complexity looking for those low passing plays, going fast. It was at a bump. Who got him? Off the backboard. Brilliant. To get physical is Raisbull that's opening up that scoring chance.
Slightest touch. It was the slightest, but we still have ourselves a tie game. 39 seconds to go. We could potentially see an OT in game one, but AJG wants to clean this one up from the backboard, and that's a free look at the net. Complexity get the lead right back.
Look at that. You know when he's set up. AJG nails these 10 times out of 10. It's just hoping that that defender isn't going to read that touch properly.
Being applied. I think this one might be Complexity's.
Yeah, no, this was honestly a pretty good hold-up from Era. You know, they were doing a good job of shutting down a lot of those passing target as well. The issue now, though, is they want to watch out for solo plays, and they're looking to start some of their own, too. Look at the physical plays. Started off from a flip reset. They just took Complexity's play and turned it right around on them.
And I love this aggression early on. Look at that bump on AJG and Snipe who secures it. Aggression from Era, and already off the kickoff again. Math taking towards the backboard and still puts that one on target. So early on, Era just wiping away game one, and well, Shad wipes away the lead for Era. It's now tied up.
Look at that placement. That was beautiful. Just tucked away in the bottom corner. There is no stopping that. Shad ready.
I'm looking for Era to maintain kind of that overwhelming pressure past midfield. Can they continue to boost starve and steal it away and get physical with Complexity if they can? Oh, is that an own goal? Wait a minute.
Sort of, yeah.
Wait a minute.
I think it was going in because off of this 50, I think it was targeted onto the net anyways. Yeah, it was going in anyways. Raisbull had to make a touch.
You know, winding up from the backfield, someone will overextend like AJG, try to set up for a teammate. Shad comes in right off the cross, and Raisbull will get that one easily. So that's a good read from Complexity, right? Like putting pressure into the opposite corner. AJG gets that second touch, and Shad can immediately come in. Eventually will win the 50, and that kind of setup is only possible because of AJ. Man, it seems like that kind of shot happens so often. It's happened more frequently in this season. But for it to come to fruition on land, you got to be careful in the overextension, and that is what the third or fourth open net we've seen so far in this series.
I hate to see it happen. Shad pushed up. Maybe, I don't know. Shad should not have been pushed up. But Era is holding on for dear life to that lead. And they bought themselves a lot of time by making their way to Complexity's end. And they extend that lead, telling Complexity to try again.
Man, this is so beautiful from Snipes. I mean, Astramic, who gives it back on the back pass, but just flips it right over and maintains his position, doesn't fall off of the series, but also for confidence sake to go against someone like Complexity.
And there it is, 2-goal lead, 0 seconds left. Even if they get one, that's it. Era ties up the series 1-1 against Complexity. Complexity looking like they may have had a chance at the end.
Number two, it was Era who just dominated from the opening 30 seconds to the final minute. Complexity already pressuring, and Raisbull on the self setup. It wasn't a great clear from Era, and once more a lead change here as Complexity will find the opening goal in game 3.
There it is. Great placement from Era. Complexity just has 3 seconds to pull off, and they need to kill this ball. Otherwise, Era has another chance. Shad keeps it alive. He brings it high. And that ball slowly floating to the ground will give Complexity the win and give Complexity the match point. Sitting on match point needs 1 goal to grab themselves a dub against Era. Era is looking to find a 5th game, and Shad is gonna say, that ain't gonna happen. Good passing plays from Complexity, and it finally breaks through that Era defense.
And that's that pass. It was a missed 50 by Era, and they just fly past the ball, and there's always someone there from... There's a demo, and 5 seconds to go. Era need to get downfield.
They have one more chance. They're going to be in the air. Math is up. He gets a soft touch. That's going to be clear for AJG to put that one down. Astromik keeps it alive, and Complexity will punish the touch. Era gets no second chance at 0 seconds, and Complexity will finish off the series 3-1 against Era Eternity.
Man, Champions Field is not coming in this event for Era. They just can't get there. They've always lost on Coliseum, and unfortunately it happens yet again. It was a good fight from Era.